am back with another video, and this is, as you can tell by the title, part 3 of this wonderful long series of me ranking 80 animated films. Be sure to click the beautiful red subscribe button, and let's get on with the video. The first one on my list, yeah, I have it on my notepad. So coming in at number 60 is Brother Bear, and I gave Brother Bear a 3 out of 10, which sounds low. I really do like Brother Bear a lot. It's one that I would watch when I was younger with my dad. My dad thought I actually totally forgot about this film until like it advertised or came up on Disney Plus or something the other day. But yeah, I really do enjoy Brother Bear. It just falls short compared to the other films on my list. And at some points in the film, it's like so humorous and so funny, which I like, and then it gets so serious so fast. It gets like, I would say, quite choppy at some points, so that's why it's lower down on my music, but I love the music in Brother Bear, especially On My Way. So number 59 is Secret Life of Pets, and I gave that a 3 out of 10 because I do think it is better than the second one. I really like the hot dog scene in it. I don't know why, I think it's like so hilarious for some reason, and I know Secret Life of Pets is geared more towards younger viewers, but it's, I don't know, it's still a decent film, but it is lower on my list, probably because of that reason. So number 58 is a Pixar film, and I hate putting Pixar films so low on my list because I absolutely love Pixar and anything like Disney. So any Disney and Pixar film that I'm saying on this list, I truly do love all those Disney and Pixar films. But it is Brave. And when Brave first came out, I absolutely loved Brave. Brave I was like obsessed with it when it first came out for a while. We even sang one of the songs in my choir class when I was in middle school, all around the time I was in middle school, so I was in love with it. But I recently kind of watched it within the past year or so when I did some of my Pixar ranking lists. That should be in my playlist here because this will be in a playlist. And it ended up falling short. As I've gotten older, Merida gets more obnoxious and more annoying, but I do still really love the music. Number 57 is Despicable Me 2. And I give that a 3 out of 10 as well. It's just, I don't know, it's not as good as the first one. The first one was like a classic to me. I do like the second one, but I can't really remember exactly what happened, and it's been a while since I've watched that film. Okay, next up is number 56, and that is Cinderella, and I give that a 3.5 out of 10. I would have given it higher, but I like the other princess movies better. Cinderella's just never been one of my go-to ones to watch. You'll see in future videos what Disney princess movie or princess movies I tend to gravitate towards. And if you guys want, I can rank all the Disney princess movies as well, because I think that would be really fun to do as well. And Cinderella is just like a classic, but the only reason why I put it lower, it's just not one of my go-tos, and it's not super rewatchable for me. And that's okay. Number 55 is The Grinch by Illumination, the newest Grinch. And I gave that a 3.5 out of 10. When that movie came out, I seen it with like my best friend Indigo, and we loved it. It was really good, and just over the years, I still like it, but not as much. But it stays pretty true to the original Grinch. Some of the scenes are some of the stuff is different in there. The music is good. So it's just kind of an average, film. Next up is number 54, and it's another Pixar film, and that is Cars 2. And most people rank Cars 2 as their least favorite Pixar film, but it is not my least favorite Pixar film. I know it's quite a bit different from the first one to the second one, and the second one probably really never needed to be made. I gotta agree on that part. But I do, in a way, kind of like how Mater had more of the role this time. It was a good change in a way, but the film was still quite choppy. And it was so choppy to the point, like, you were like, what is going on? Kind of thing. So it was a really messy Pixar film for Pixar, but compared to the other films on this, it's really not that bad. Number 53 is Wreck-It Ralph 2, and I give that a 3.5 out of 10. And the biggest reason why I put Wreck-It Ralph 2 so low on the list is because the film just didn't age well. Even like when the film like came out, there's a lot of internet and like meme references and that social media stuff, and it really wasn't up to date even when the film came out. Next up is number 52, and I feel so bad for putting this film low on my list because I love this movie. I pretty much, all these movies that I've talked about in this video, I really do love. They're just not as rewatchable as the rest of the films that I am going to say. And that is Peter Pan. And I give Peter Pan a 3.5 out of 10. I honestly never seen Peter Pan till like a couple of years ago. And when I first seen it, I absolutely loved it. I still really like it. When I want to watch like a quick Disney movie before I go to bed, it's one of my go-to ones that I put on. I just prefer more of the adventure in these other films that I am going to talk about. And the last one in this video is number 51, and that is Cars 3. And I gave that a 4 out of 10 because it is better than the second one, I gotta say that, and the first one to the third one. Like, the second one, as I said, didn't even need to be made. They could have went from the first to the third and had the third one as the second, because it showed like Lightning McQueen as an older racer getting ready to retire. So it was really cool to see how McQueen grew, like, aged over the years. So I did like that aspect of the film, and like the racing scenes in it, and the laid back going back to Radiator Springs, like in the first film. I really did like how they brought Radiator Springs back and some of the old cast back. So that is all the films that I'm ranking in this part 3. I hope you enjoyed. Click that beautiful red subscribe button, and we will see you in part 4, guys. Peace out. Bye!